Good morning, everyone. Hi, Bob the Psychic here. I want to welcome you to my Tuesday Spirit-Driven Messages with Bob the Psychic. Every Tuesday at about 10:30 a.m. Arizona time, which right now is Pacific time. We just had a time change, and of course, Arizona doesn't change time. So if you're not in Arizona and wondering why I'm on at this time, that's why. So I'll be here at this time from now until the summer when daylight savings time comes back. But anyways, I'm here every Tuesday at 10:30 and Thursday nights at 6:30 Arizona time to draw a few cards, message from Spirit, answer a few questions, and see how else I might be able to be of service for you. To tell you a little bit about me, my name is Bob. BobThePsychic.com is my website. I am a channel and a medium, an angel and a tarot card reader, and I do those readings they're all booked rather, on my website, BobThePsychic.com. You can go there and book an appointment with me today. I have a lot of openings and I offer a bunch of services there. So I do them via email, I do them via Zoom, I do them via a phone call. However you need to get your question answered, I am there to help you. So today, as usual, if you do have a question, feel free to put it in the comments. Please do not put your question in there more than once, because if you do, I will skip you. Let me see, what else do I have to say? Usually that's it. So let's go ahead and get started. I want to thank all of you for being here for to this morning's show. I'm going to go ahead and draw 3 cards here, and then we'll just stick with the tarot deck for the messages from everybody. All right, here we go. So the first card for today, we're going to draw it out of the Healing with the Angels deck by Doreen Virtue. The card is Happily Ever After. So our message for this week, hold on. This is about, really? All right. So they're just saying that we have to have an attitude of gratitude. That the more that we just believe in ourselves and believe that we're all going to live happily ever after, that will spin things around for us. And as I mentioned last week on this, I mentioned talking about how we're manifesting at the speed of thought. So happily ever after goes just along with that. So for those of you who weren't here, manifesting at the speed of thought means as soon as we think about it, the universe starts making it come true. Before December 22nd of last year of 2020, there used to be a break between the times we would think about something and then something would come true. But now that we're in the age of Aquarius, it doesn't work that way anymore. And you're welcome to Google that. There's all sorts of stuff, literature and stuff going on out there about that. So feel free to Google that. And of course, if you have a question about that, you know how to find me on my website. Information is right there on the screen. It is BobThePsychic.com. So the next card for this week is Conscious Connections from Alana Fairchild's Sacred Rebels. So the first card was Happily Ever After. The second card, Conscious Connections. Interesting. So what that suggests to me is that in order for us to be happily ever after, we have to continue working on our conscious connection with the universe and our conscious connection, not only with our highest self, but also with divine or spirit or whatever you want to call that. So the more connected we are and the more positive we are about that connection and the more grateful that we are about that connection, the easier things are for us, and that we'll be able to create what it is that we want and need. Hold on, one more of these really wants to talk. Right. The next card, of course, it's Trust Yourself. So as I'm saying this stuff to you, if it sounds psycho or crazy, this card just suggests, no, trust yourself. Trust that you know what's right for you. You know what your highest self is. You've heard it or you've seen it, however that works for you. And now it's just about believing it and putting it into action. So it's about letting go of some of those negative thoughts or some of those things that somebody else might have planted inside you, some kind of seed or craziness that is not true at all. And it's about looking at something different or looking at it differently. All right, so the last card, and then I will take questions, is going to be Financial and Material Changes. So what a great message. So the first one was Happily Ever After. Okay, and we found out in the second card that Happily Ever After came from our conscious connections. And now this one suggests that because of that connection and because of that belief, the way we carry ourselves, the things we want to have happen in our life, that we will have great financial and material changes, abundance, money, new job, new house, new car, whatever that is, changing your budget to make your budget work more worthwhile. Because basically what we're talking about here this week is about destiny. And actually, the more I think about that in the last 2 seconds, I really feel like every week when we're here, we're talking about our destiny. We're talking about changing directions that we're going on. Whatever advice I might give or whatever message I hear for you is about your destiny and how it's supposed to change or how it's supposed to continue down the road that you're on. So if you're questioning your destiny or you want to change it, this might be the first step in that. So go back and think about that the more connected you are to your highest self, the more you listen to spirit, the more you just start putting yourself out there in a positive light and taking those steps to release some of the chains that bind you, that'll get you into the right place. So one more thought about that, and then I promise I will take questions. In terms of releasing and doing that, for those of you who are, I might not get to your question, but you're wondering about what you can do about that, there are a boatload of really good meditations over on YouTube. And I would highly suggest that if you find one that talks to you, to go ahead and listen to it at night. Now, I prefer the ones that don't have, that are not guided, where it's just the music playing or with the tone or whatever that is. And you can I just lay there in bed with my eyes closed listening to it. And that really helps me connect with my guides and just feel as though I kind of like leave my body and float around a little bit. And it also helps ground me. So if that makes sense to you, or you have questions about that, or you want to know the kind that I suggest, because I just realized I forgot the name and I always get it wrong too, so I don't want to say, but there is a woman on YouTube. Man, I can't remember it off the top of my head, but I will have it on Thursday for sure. That, of course, is a guided meditation, and she's excellent. There's that. But also, if you just Google, grounding meditation or releasing, cutting cords meditation, something like that on YouTube, you'll find one that works for you. All right. So again, I want to thank all of you for being here. I'm going to go ahead and get started. My guides are saying I should do every third person. So we're going to do that because there's a ton of questions, but I will start with the first one for sure. And then we'll do like every third and we'll just kind of see how it goes. If I get to the end and then it's not time for me to go, I'll go back to the top. So we'll play that one by ear. All right. So the first question from Hawkins family. But you have thing for me feeling blah. By the way, when you said I'd be buying a car out of the blue, I had it for my daughter. Her transmission blew up. Well, I'm sorry that your daughter's transmission blew up, and I hope she wasn't hurt in any way, but it is kind of funny and weird, some of the crazy stuff I get. So you're feeling blah. All right, hold on. Wow, I don't even need to use the cards on that. Where's my little rock, though? I like to hold it. Here we go. Hold on, let me give you a message on that. So the reason you're feeling blah is you're way overextended in the amount of commitments you've made or the amount of energy expending as compared to how much time you are spending recharging yourself and nourishing yourself. This really became apparent to you, I want to say, in the beginning of February. So my guides are suggesting, they're saying something about 5 things. Okay, so I don't know if that means you're doing 5 things too many, or you only need to do 5 things instead of a gajillion of them, if that makes sense. But I'm definitely getting that a lot of this is about being overextended. So I want you to look at some of the things you do during the day or some of the responsibilities that you have during the week and see if you can, well, my guides are not saying eliminate them, but they are saying limit them. So in other words, I feel like make it that you're not doing them as much or you're not doing them every day, whatever that is, so that you definitely have time to allow yourself some downtime. And I'm hearing that the downtime for you needs to be at least 2 or 3 hours. Is it a day or a week? They're saying a day. So if that makes sense to you, in other words, if you're, stay up late at night, get up early in the morning and work 80 hours a day, 20 days a week, that might be something to look into and try to change that. So hopefully that will make sense to you. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next one. They said every third one, so I'm going to skip a couple of you, and then we'll see what happens there. All right, Gina, you're the next one. Anything for you? By the way, if you want to get a better message from me, ask a question. It'll be much better. All right, here we go. So Gina, your card is the Page of Pentacles. This is a reminder to keep putting things that have not worked for you behind you, especially things that you have discovered in October, November, December of last year, that there was a bunch of stuff you realized you didn't need to do anymore, or things that just didn't make sense anymore. And this is a reminder to keep doing that, because when April and May come, you want to be much more honed in on the, how many? 4 or 5. I'm thinking, all right, 4 or 5. I don't know if that's the 5 from the last person, but we'll go with it. You want to be honed in on the 4 or 5 things that are really important to you and the things that are really worth fighting for and standing up for. I feel like a lot of this has to do with something in your career or your job. So hopefully that one makes sense. We will go with that. All right, next person. Hold on. We're going to skip 3. Although I'm going to go to YouTube here really quick. Any messages for your guides? Mama T24. Yeah, you're not doing what it is you know you need to be doing, especially in terms of some of your children, that they don't need the assistance you've been trying to give, and that you may be feeling as though you're left out or you're not included or they're being mean to you because they're not listening. But my guides are saying that you don't need to be doing that, that they have their own direction and own thoughts, and that they're supposed to be on their own for some reason. And it's okay for you to pull back and use that same energy to help nurture and grow yourself. Like find something, I hate the word hobby, but that's the word I got. Like find a new hobby, or I don't know, or something else that you want to do that you haven't done before, because clearly this card popped up. So the 6 of Cups, this is about new people coming into your life. This could actually be somebody from your past, an old friend that's going to resurface in April or May, and that you're going to want to spend time with that person. Is it a man or a woman? It's a woman. So hopefully that one makes sense, and hopefully the other message makes sense too. All right, next person. Lisa, you are next. A card for me, please. No problem. Hold on a second. Okay, my guides are saying that you are really ready to hear this message, and whatever it is I'm about to flip over here, you're supposed to take it to heart. Okay, so your card is the 4 of Pentacles. Pentacles are about money or abundance. The 4 symbolizes stability, foundation, like 4 legs to a table. So this suggests to me that your financial woes or your financial situation is much more stable than you might believe. And that a lot of it is about changing that belief, because this character also has a purple cloth wrapped around him, which means they're using their intuition and their sense of guidance to give them exactly what it is they want, or to be connected in that way. So if you're having a financial issue or question, are you? I don't think you are, but I did get that whatever that's about, it's going to change in May, and look at that it'll get better. Don't think it's going to crash. And that's funny, the next card, this was the 9 of Cups. This one to me is also about stability, that emotionally things are going well for you too. So it could be that you're kind of like refusing to see some of the goodness going on around you, some of the happiness that you have, like you're caught up in something. So if that makes sense to you, that's the message to take to heart. So we'll see how that goes. All right, hopefully that one makes sense. Next person, 1, 2, 3. Elaine Ford, thank you very much for being here. Welcome. I don't feel like I've seen your name before, so if you're new, welcome. For all of you who are new, like I said, my name is Bob. BobThePsychic.com is my website. I'm here every Tuesday at 10:30 in the morning Arizona time, and then on Thursday evenings at 6:30 you'll find me here. But during the week, if you want to come check out my website, it's BobThePsychic.com. I'm a channel. I am a medium. I do intuitive card reading. I do email readings, over the phone readings, via Zoom. However you need to get that message, you can do that here. And by the way, just to let all of you guys know who are here for a while, I'm going to be starting a membership program probably in 2 weeks, probably the beginning of April. So that will be a way for you to actually save money when it comes to buying my services. Plus, you'll get access to all sorts of content I've been working on behind the scenes that's hidden behind that website. Okay, here we go. So the card for you is Hermit. Okay, so the Hermit card, this is about if you're feeling alone on a journey, or you feel as though you're kind of walking and not sure what's around you. The light of the Hermit is guiding you. This is the light of spirit, the light of the divine, that you're on the right path and you're on the right mission. And even though you might feel alone and question some of the things around you, this is a reminder to connect to your highest self, connect to your highest being, so that you can have the love and the light. Well, I don't know if that's about love, but you can have the direction that you need to go. So Elaine, that was your message. All right, let's see, moving right on here. 1, 2, 3, here we go. Subohan, oh gosh, I'm sure I butchered. I don't know why I have such a thing about learning people's names. I think that's probably rude. So I apologize in advance. Here's your card. Great. Unless this is me that I pronounced it right. This is great victory and success. The Six of Wands. This is about great happiness and victory and success around you. I feel like this is about your career. That whatever decision you just made about it is going to bring you greater joy and greater happiness. It might take 2 or 3 months. It's either weeks or months. Oh, it might only be weeks. It might take you 2 or 3 weeks to realize it or to accept it or go wow, that was a really good thing I did, but it is the right thing and you're going to be fine is what I guess. So hopefully that one makes sense. Hold on, they're screaming at me. I need to draw one more for you. So I will. Hold on a second and then we'll be moving on from there. Again, I want to thank all of you for being here on this Tuesday morning. Look at this. New vitality, new passion, new excitement, new everything coming into your life. So those two cards actually go together. This one is more about relationships though, but I keep getting that really it's about your job and your career, that's where the happiness or the joy or the victory is coming for you. Okay, next person. 1, 2, 3. Ralph, your question is, anything great happen when you're in Las Vegas? You won't get arrested? I'm kidding. Okay, that was just, I don't know. Hopefully some other people are laughing too. All right. You know what? This suggests to me you're not going to lose a lot of money because again, this card came up before about, Pentacles, 4 Pentacles, about abundance being stable and being, guided. So I feel like that just tells me you're not going to lose a lot of money. Now, I don't think it's the opposite, like you're going to walk away winning. I feel like you might break even or maybe only lose a little because it's really hard to really win there anyways. Because, once you start winning or whatever, you keep putting it in until the house gets it back. But that just suggests to me that you're not going to lose a lot of money, that you understand how to budget and walk away, and that's really important. And I also feel whatever else, that you're just not going to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Distracted or, distracted by other things that Las Vegas is known for that you really don't want to get involved in. Hopefully that one makes sense. So wear a mask and social distance while you're there, even though I'm sure they're not doing that. All right, one more. Let's do one off of YouTube here. Ruby R, did I already talk to you? Why do I feel like I did? No, I did not. Okay, I apologize for thinking that. Hold on a second. I don't know why I thought that. All right, here we go. Is my partner being faithful in our marriage? What's the outcome, please? So, Ruby, I don't answer these kind of questions here on Facebook. And the reason that I don't is that you never know who's going to hear me. So if you would like the answer to this, please send me an email or go to my website, bobthepsychic.com, and fill out, there's a form there to leave a message or to ask for information. Fill that out, say you're Ruby from YouTube. This is the question I had. I wouldn't answer it. Would I do it? I will, but you got to do it that way because I don't like to do those because you just never know. All right, next person, Raquel. Let's see. What big changes are coming? Aren't you moving? Did I say that before? I got that you're moving in November. Does that make sense? Or did I tell the wrong person that one? Well, yeah, look. And not only that, hold on. Both of you and your hub, have new inspiration coming into your life to make a lot more changes and calm things down around you. I still get that you're moving in November, but there's new inspiration coming that I feel like somehow is going to bring peace, if that makes sense, to calm things down around you guys. And one more I'm supposed to draw. Hold on. I really thought I was just going to stick with the tarot, but apparently not. Hold on a second. Yeah, look at this, because this one says moving forward fearlessly. So it looks like there's great inspiration coming for you to really set your goals and make those come true. So that's what I feel like the big thing is coming. No more babies, if that makes sense. All right, let's see, next person. Raquel, let's see this one. All right, hold on a second. Again, I want to thank all of you for being here. I truly appreciate it. And if I don't call on you today and you want to try again, Thursday night at 6:30, I will be here. You can go to the website and book something with me. All right, here we go. So Rachel, your card is the 9 of Wands. This is about you being resilient, that there was some depressing or sad things that happened. I want to say the beginning of this month, like in the last 2 weeks, something bad happened. This is about you bouncing back from it, bouncing back even stronger and learning a valuable lesson. And I feel like the valuable lesson is about how you can depend on yourself to create your own reality and create things the way they need to be for you, instead of, other people's goals or other people's dreams and desires. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Oh, look, it came up again, resilient, because I try to mix them. Yeah, isn't that crazy? So definitely about resilience all around you. Hold on, if I get it 3 times in a row, you know that means something. What's this one? No, but we got the Sun card. So this resilience is part of like your rebirth in a way, like no more baggage from your past, being connected to the grounded to Mother Earth, attached to Father Sky, having the sun warm you up as you move forward. April and May are going to be great months for you. That's what I'm hearing. So hopefully that one makes sense. All right, 3 from here. 1, 2. Susan Miller. Let's see. This deck wants to talk to you. All right, let's see here. Okay. Susan, your card is focus on the light. Continue to focus and listen to your divine guidance, that it has pulled you out of a trap or a situation that wasn't ever going to work right for you. That was in like January, February. So you did make a hard like right or left turn coming out of that. But now you're supposed to continue listening to that, allowing that to guide you to do something different. I feel like you're going to be selling something and making a lot of money. Wow, horses. Okay, are you a horse? Yes. Oh, there's a horse there. Okay, right. Okay, so that made sense to me. I got that you're going to be selling, how many? 3 of them? Do you have 3 horses? So you're thinking about selling them? But it might not be till later this year. So if that makes sense to you, I feel like you're going to do that. Are you getting out? I don't feel like you're getting out of being around horses. Like there's still going to be 1 left. But I feel like you're going to sell 3 of them, and that's going to help give you some money to change the direction of your life, like buy a house or do something to help you settle down and be more grounded. Hopefully that one makes sense. All right, let's see. 3 from here. 1, 2, 3. Karen. Welcome, Karen. Thanks for being here. It's great to see you here. If you've never been here before, I don't know. I don't recognize your name, but that might be a good thing. Hold on. That was the same card I gave somebody else, so let me shuffle. And we'll see what we get for you. All right, here we go. This one. Oh, awesome. Karen, your card is the 10 of Pentacles. This is a good one. This is the money card. Big time payoff, big time abundance coming your way. It's kind of like, they're telling me it's kind of like you win the lottery in some way. It feels like it's this month too. I don't actually feel like you win the lottery though. Don't even get me started on playing the lottery. Don't play the lottery, everybody, because the chance of winning the lottery is like, I don't know, 1 in a gajillion. Like I think you can get hit by lightning 100 times. That's more likely than you winning the lottery, especially since they changed all the odds and whatever they did like 2 years ago. It's ridiculous. And that's why the jackpots keep getting so high. But we're totally off the story. But for you, for Karen, the 10 of Pentacles. So it's about great abundance. This is also about great family happiness and shifts in your family life, that's also going to get better. But I keep hearing like you're winning the lottery. So if there's a big lump sum of money coming your way, I feel like in some ways it might even be expected. So if you are waiting for something to happen or waiting for money to come, that card or whatever I heard in my head suggests that it's definitely on the way, and that you're not going to fritter it all away on like wasteful stuff too. So that's a good sign. All right, moving right on. 3 from here. 1, 2. Queen of Wands. Hello, my dear. How are you? Anything about your daughter? She is still not ready to do what it is that she needs to do. She's miserable. She doesn't feel well. And she knows that she is taxing herself, but she doesn't care. Does that make, I'm going to say that makes sense because I feel like I know the answer to that one. Let me draw a card for you, though. Hold on a second. Oh, green. Hold on. Let's see what this one says. This one. It is, oh, it is that one. New vitality, though. This is for you. This is like you have a new passion, new interest, new way of looking at this situation. In some ways, I feel like you're going to go and be done with her. That's like in April or May. So hopefully that one makes sense because I feel like you're already at the point where like, okay, I give up. So if that makes sense to you and that helps, That's what I'm hearing on that. Your daughter, she's just not listening. That's what I keep hearing about that. Yeah, because you have so much abundance and stuff that you want to share to help her, and it's just not, it's like falling on deaf ears is what I'm hearing. So hopefully that one makes sense. All right, from here, Ruth, you're number 3. So having any message for you today? Yeah, your motivation is perfect, and they're saying 2 things. One, your motivation is perfect. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow, you got 3 cards. I'll read them all. Your motivation is perfect, they said, and whatever I said at the beginning of this, which I never remember, go back and listen to that. That's apparently for you too. All right, so your 3 cards, I'll do them quick. Okay, so I want to say this is really a don't. This card is about being like deception or feeling as though you're afraid to make a decision moving forward. But I want to say you're really not, because you are protected in a way. This one, 7 of Wands, this is about using your wand, your passion, to beat away the other people down here who are like challenging you. So don't be afraid to do that, because there's great, is that what that, yeah, great celebration coming for you. It's like you finally turned the corner and you're going down the right path. You're not letting the past or illness, that's not illness, like ill will get in your way. The ill will might have come from a man. Ooh, really? Is this a husband, mate, lover? What? They're saying it might be a partner, but is a partner in your life? Oh, okay. I have no idea. They're saying it could be ill will from a guy, a partner. The partner could still be in your life in some way. You know, so if you're married, is it your husband? I don't think it's your husband, though. So I don't even know if you're married. Are you married, though? Hold on. My guys are saying no, so I'm going to guess you're not. So hopefully that little part makes sense, but I feel like that's enough to help keep you going and all that. All right, let's go to the next one. 3 from here. 1, 2, 3. Jasmine. Cheryl Rosenthal, you're going to be next. Welcome to my show. Cheryl, you will be next. Does A like me? What does he think about me? Well, my guides are saying that A can't stand being away from you, that he is attracted to you like steel to a magnet, because they're showing you as the magnet and him as the steel. So I feel like the key for you is to play it cool, not like aloof and, oh, I don't really like him, trying to get him to like you. Nuh-uh. But in like not pushing it and trying to make it happen too fast. There is a soulful connection that the 2 of you have. And I do feel like that this relationship, I don't feel like it's really kicked into high gear yet. I do feel like it's going to. I feel like that's going to be in June, like over the summer. And I feel like you guys will be together for 6 or 8 months, and then it might just peter out or, you know, peter out in some way. But I do feel like it's okay, and that whatever your intuition and your gut sense is saying about it is actually accurate. So hopefully that one makes sense. But he thinks that, yeah, that you're like magnet and steel with him. All right, next person. Cheryl Rosenthal, congratulations. You're the next contestant. Your daughter has a bad rash and headaches. Yes, hit me up for a private reading. Okay, hold on a second. Your daughter has a bad rash and headaches. Is she allergic to dairy? That's what my guide showed me. Like they showed me milk and a cow. So she might be allergic to dairy, if that makes any sense. She also might be allergic to whey, that stuff in wheat. That might be part of it too. In order to get rid of this, oh, you know, Cheryl, you know what you should do? Candy Silvers or Candace. Go Google her and then sign up for either a healing with her or the free Shiva Murti healing that's at the end of this month. I believe I have it on my Facebook page, the Bob the Psychic page, but if not, go look under Candace Silvers Shiva Murti free healing event. You'll find it on Facebook, and I feel like you'll just have your daughter sit in front of the camera there, and that will help her. All right, hold on. I'm supposed to draw one of these for you. Oh, and let me know. Hey, send me an email and let me know if I'm right about the allergies. Milk. Ooh. Your card, Cheryl, is look inside yourself. Really, what's that about? Okay, you're supposed to be looking inside yourself because you have so many more gifts and knowledge and things, whatever that is, to share with others around you and with the world. You have an important story to tell, especially as a motivator and a leader. So if that makes sense to you, and that's starting soon, like May. And I feel like whatever that motivator and leader thing is, that could be like your next career. You also got romantic partner. Well, they said you found the perfect one. Stop worrying about it. Well, I knew that already because I know her. I met both of you guys. So I don't even know if that one makes sense. Unless that message was for the romantic partner. That was really for her. The other card that really wants to pop out for you are these two. Dreams coming true. Okay. Dreams coming true and new opportunities. Just for one or both? Both of you. All right. So I guess it's a 2-for-1 deal on that. So your other message was that your dreams are coming true and there's a new opportunity coming. The one for her is like in August, end of the summer. All right, moving from there, 3 from there. 1, 2, 3 on YouTube. Thank you, Sorab, which I'm sure I mispronounced that. Will I receive communication from Nikki and will we reconcile? Here's what I got on that. In terms of the communication, yes. I feel like she is going to communicate with you, but I don't think you're going to like it because when I read, will we reconcile, my guys are going, They said no. That neither one of you really want to, and that neither one of you are willing to like admit defeat. Like if you reconcile, someone has to say, okay, I'm sorry, or whatever that is, and neither one of you really want to do that. So I feel like in some ways this is just like an ongoing battle is what they're telling me, but they are suggesting that it's going to shift in some way and come to a peaceful resolution like June, July. But I don't feel like you're going to be together then, if that makes sense. But whatever this thought of reconciling, I got no on that, but that will be like in June or July. All right, 3 from here. 1, 2, 3. Patty, welcome. Thank you for being here. What deck are you? You are, I think you're going to be this one, Healing with the Angels. Let's see, is it this one or that one? It's this one. I lied. Okay, from Alonda Fairchild's Sacred Rebels, your card is Going Beyond Normal. So, Patty, I want you to continue stepping outside your comfort zone. Keep connecting to new strengths and new ideas around you, and that the more you push yourself, the better off things are, the happier you're going to be. So allow yourself to take those risks. There are risks you're supposed to be taking this month, like right now. I feel like you do know what they are, and it's going to be okay. I don't feel like whatever the risk is, like if you put the risk on a scale of 1 to 10 and the risk is like a 10, you're not going to do that one, but you're going to do the one that's around 4 or 5 so that you can work up to doing the risks that are later on. And I feel like that's in April or May. So hopefully that one makes sense. All right, we'll move on to the next person. 1, 2, 3, Madeleine Stanton. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. It's great to see you. I don't know if you've been here before, and if you have, great. And if you're new, welcome. All right, let's see here. We'll be here for the next few more minutes. I've been on for about half an hour. My head usually explodes at about 35, so we'll see how this goes. Madeleine, your card is Queen of Swords. All right, so hold on a second. You need to be firmer about some of the things you tell people about what it is that you want. So the Queen of Swords, swords are about decisions. Her sword goes straight up. So she's very black and white, like her way or the highway. And then if you get in her way, she's going to use that sword and go, getcha. But for you, what I'm hearing is that you need to be firmer about some of the things you want or some of the things you say to people. Like you're kind of wishy-washy about it and you always bite your tongue or feel like, I shouldn't have done that, like after you do it. So I feel like this is a reminder to step up and allow that to like happen in your life and to do that. And that when you start doing it, you're going to do it in like a slow but steady way. It's not going to be like, boom, one day you're doing it and one day you're not. You're kind of going to like work up to it. And that might happen over the next 3 or 4 weeks is what I'm hearing on that. So maybe by the end of April. If you need help on that one, you're going to be the first one I say this to today. If you need help with that or you need clarity on that, please feel free to go look at my website, look at the readings, see if one of them resonates. And if it does, book it and let me like talk to you back and forth. All right, well, let's see. 3 from here. 1, 2, 3. Mama 24, T24, you are welcome. I'm guessing that made sense. Drea Boots, there you go. Anything for you. Yeah, there's something around you, and it's something to do with April. And my guides are saying you're not ready to decide yet, that you need to take some more time and really look at all of the angles or all of the outcomes of whatever this huge decision is. And that the pie in the sky attitude, all right, like thinking it's going to be pie in the sky, or that it's going to be, perfect just the way it is, that it can't backfire, or that it can't, that it would only work out one way, that might not be accurate. So I'm not saying it's not going to work out, and I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. I'm just saying that you need to look at all of the angles before you decide, because I don't want you to suddenly decide, no, I'm not doing it, and then realize, oh, you know what, I should have. So it's something to do with that. Hopefully that would make sense. Oh my gosh, they're also telling me I should tell you the same thing. If you need help with that, please go look at my website and see if there's something there that resonates, so that we can talk and I can give you more guidance on that. And in terms of a card, hold on. I didn't like that last one, but let me try this one instead. It might be about all right, the card that I didn't like was the Death card. Death is not dying. It's about one cycle ending and a new one beginning. And the other card I pulled is this one, Two of Cups. This is about partnerships around you and connecting with others. So I feel like what the cards are saying is that one of the cycles, or one of the ways that you connect with people, is changing or ending. And that is something that you need to look at seriously. Hopefully that's related to what I just said about whatever the big decision is. All right, from here, three more. 1, 2, 3. All right. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Okay. Shane Lee, welcome. Thanks for being here. Will things get better in love for me with the woman that I love? Yes. Both of you have to take a step back and just calm down about that. That it's like both of you are trying so hard to please one another, or please one another, that I feel like it's kind of going like this. So I feel like in some ways you guys just got to take a step back. I'm not saying stop seeing each other, but it's kind of calm down about it. And I feel like too, in one ways, if you've thought about seeing a therapist about it, like a counselor, I'm hearing that would be a good thing, because it will help grow the relationship, give you guys ideas of other things you can do besides whatever it is you're doing now, that will help broaden it out and not make it so stressed. Does that make sense? I hope it does. If you need the name of someone for that, Shane, hit me up. So you can go to my website. There's a form you can fill out to ask a question. Just say I saw you on the Facebook Live, and that I mentioned that I might have a counselor person for you. Happy to give that information to you there. All right, 3, 1, 2. Karen. Susan Miller, you're welcome. Will you receive a miracle? Yeah, you will. It's coming in April. The guides and angels are already working on it all around you, and I want you to continue seeing white light energy coming down and just shining on your body. I feel like, is it your legs? Because that's what they're showing me. They're showing me like you're laying down, on a massage table or whatever that is, and the light is just shining from your waist down. So if that makes sense to you and that's what it is, that's what I feel like. And so imagine that white light coming in, heating up all the cells, bodies, whatever, all the atoms, whatever all that is, to give you the healing that you need. All right, one more after this, because I'm hearing that this should be it. 1, 2, 3. You are set. You're the last one. Irma, welcome. Thanks for being here. All right, let's see. Your card is this one. All right. And then we'll wrap this thing up. Oh, I heard I'm drawing one more card. Oh, yeah, so we're going to draw a group card at the end, so don't leave yet. Irma, your card is Power of Attraction. You need to be looking at the people or the situations that you're attracting to yourself and take some responsibility. I feel like what that means is that if you don't like the people or the situation that you're in, that you need to look in yourself and see why it is you feel that way or why it is you're doing that. There's no blame or judgment here, so hear me out on that one. No blame, no judgment. But in the very beginning of this, I talked about us being able to manifest at the speed of thought. So if your thought process is like, oh my God, my life sucks and blah, 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 you're going to attract that to yourself. So I feel like that's what this one is talking about. I feel like you are going to be able to make the shift you need to make by April, and it will definitely change some of they're saying abundance around you. So that could be a new job or just new money. Is it a new job? Yeah, yeah, and it also might be a new car. But if it's a new car, it's not coming till later this year. But I do feel like that's what that's talking about. So if you need help with that, like I've told the last two people, feel free to go to my website. Let's set up an appointment and let me try to help you with that. All right, so we're going to do a group card thing. Hold on, and then we're going to let this thing go. So don't forget, I'll be back on Thursday. So if I did not get to you, I apologize for that, and we'll do it on Thursday, and I'll probably do oh, they said I'm doing every fourth person on Thursday. All right, so it's not that deck. I just feel like I want to make sure nope, tarot deck. All right, tarot deck wants to talk one more time, and then I'll let all of you go. Again, I want to thank all of you for spending the last 40 minutes with me. That's a long time in the morning. So here we go. So the first card in our group message is the, what is this one? 10 of Swords. Hold on. Okay, many of you who are waiting or are still listening have hit rock bottom in so many ways, and it's time, really? Okay, I heard it's time to celebrate that and realize that you're not going to take any more baloney from people, and that you're going to stand up for yourself in a new way and with a new sense of power and excitement. So for those of you who are looking and wondering about that, oh, look at that, and these two cards go to, is it the top one or the bottom? Top one, it's not that one. This one, King of Swords, this is about like speaking your truth and being really serious about the decisions you're making and acting on your integrity and being straightforward. It's like, okay, this is what I'm going to go do now because I hit rock bottom and I'm just not going to take it anymore. So I feel like that's the message at the end here. So if that helps those of you I didn't speak to, or those of you who are still here waiting to see if there's something that resonates, hopefully that will make sense. I got one more though. In terms of like speaking your truth or following your integrity, this one's about planning and about how you need others around you to help you with that plan. So if you need others around you to help you speak your truth or help you figure out what areas of your life you've hit rock bottom, guess what? I could be one of them. So I've said it a zillion times. My website's right there, bobthepsychic.com. Go talk to me. I'm happy to help you with that. All right, everyone, I want to again thank you so much for being here over the last like 40 minutes. I hope you got something out of it. I really appreciate all of you spending part of your day with me. I hope I was able to be of service and help give you some new ideas or help change the direction in your life or just make a difference. That's what it's really about. So everybody have a great day, and I will see you again on Thursday night at 6:30 right here. Don't forget to check out my website, and I will see you all again soon. Thank you again